Good morning, everyone. We are going to be talking about today not forgetting your goal, not giving up on your goal as well. Like one of the things that I talk about on my channel is I basically give you an honest approach of what's going on in my life, my opinions, my foresight, and how I look at things as far as when it comes to money, when it comes to the economy, when it comes to what's going on in the world. I give you my honest opinion about it. Now, at the same time, it's certain things that it's not necessarily opinion related. I have pretty much chronicled my journey from being financially distressed, being in the negative, to pretty much being in the red and getting out of the red and going to the black. Other people, they might be because it's embarrassing to be honest. Honesty is embarrassing because you got to tell people where you messed up. You got to tell people, you know, the inconvenient truths. And yeah, it's embarrassing. A lot of people don't like to let you know what's going on. They want to, everybody wants to come off as if they're an expert without showing you any type of receipts or any type of struggles that they had other than just basically telling you the struggles. Well, I've showed you the struggles, and definitely I've had triumphs and failures that I've showed you. Now, that ain't really what I'm saying in this live. It's just basically something to just remind you. I am pretty much a genuine person. I like to come off as, pretty much someone that is genuine, not fugazi or fake. Okay. So this is gonna be short and sweet. One of the things that I'm going to point out today to remind you, if you haven't already purchased the Millionaire Savings Plan, definitely purchase that on Amazon.com or BrokeGeniuses.com. If you get the book from me from BrokeGeniuses.com, I'll sign it, mail it out to you. And that's the caveat to ordering it off of BrokeGeniuses.com. This is what I want to talk about today. And it's people that lead you on to believe that it is difficult to be wealthy. Actually, that's what I talked about a week or two ago. This is actually what I want to talk about. Never forget the goal in let's edit this here. There we go. Never forget the goal even if you are in the trenches. Okay? This is what a lot of people have a problem with. This is actually one of my gifts. Okay. Um this is one of my main gifts here. If you follow me for the years you've been following me, you will understand, or it might have went past you, that this is a gift that I have. The gift that I have is from just basically going through life, going through chaos, right? Going through struggles. A lot of times people they just basically are too easily yielded, or I'll just say unyielded, from whatever they really want in life. uh you know, they just basically don't set the course and keep on that course. Well, one of the things, I'm not the only person that does this. I mean, any person that's a millionaire, rags to riches, billionaire, whatever, if you notice, they've done the same thing. They just pretty much stayed the course. Okay. Um that's one of, if you just have to point out one thing, that is definitely one thing that pretty much is a continuous uh point that to be made about those people that have basically had rags to riches stories. um I'm definitely gonna do a part two on rags to riches as well, but this is where, basically I have the hard punch, the hard, you know, block, or the hard, strike. This is my weapon right here. Okay. This is the core of actually getting higher up the millionaire savings plan as well. This is it. Okay. I don't care. I don't care what's going on. Okay. I care, but I don't let it determine my destiny. I just have to overcome what's involved, what's going on. It's not easy, okay? It's very, very difficult, okay? This is not easy, because whatever struggles that you're currently dealing with, I definitely would recommend look in the search of my videos on the long game and the short game. You'll really understand, where I'm coming from when what I'm talking about right now. Because basically, whatever struggles you have, okay, whatever struggles that you're dealing with, you still, whatever goal that you have to, this is where meditation comes in, and I definitely do yoga too. It's one of the things I don't really talk about a lot, but behind the scenes, I always have a yoga mat, and I do a lot of meditation. I do yoga stretches. Um, basically, that's just one of the things that I do to help me ground myself. Let's see here, this phone is acting up here. Okay, there we go. That's one of the things that I do to ground myself, to keep my mindset to where, okay, the goal is still the goal. Another thing that I do to help me, and I talk about it in the book, is I make a picture collage of the goals that I want, or the things that I want in life. And of course, when I see things out and about in my daily life, it's a reminder of the actual rewards that I want to have, as far as once I achieve those goals. And that all helps me to keep, my bearings, no matter what is going on, no matter what struggle is going on. Okay. And another thing is that I use so I basically, I'm appreciative. I'm basically grateful of the things that I've accomplished, because, you know 2 years ago, I was pretty much, I didn't have a house. Some people's definition of homelessness is different than others. I definitely listened to a guy by the name of Julian Gordon. He's a real estate investor. Primarily, he focuses in on a lot of multifamily properties. His definition of being homeless is you you're renting um apartment, because you that's not your home. You have no title to it. You have no rights to it other than you just basically you pay as you go, right? Well, other people's definition of homelessness is even if you sleeping on your parents' couch or your sister's couch or your brother's couch or friend's couch, that's actually being homeless. If you talk to any homeless advocate, they will actually, they'll tell you, yeah, if you actually, even if you sleeping on a friend's couch or living with family, you know technically that's being homeless, because you don't have any place of your own. Now, I'm not trying to bash anybody that's going through those struggles. I've definitely had those struggles as well, and I've just basically went through a lot of hardship, a lot of struggle, a lot of basically working week to week, month to month, to make sure I deal with that problem. And I dealt with that problem, but it's a constant improvement that goes with that. Okay. So the fact that I've dealt with that is just something that I'm reminded of how grateful that I am, that I actually overcame that issue. I've dealt with that issue. It was something that was in my goals on the Millionaire Savings Plan, and I accomplished that goal, and I'm grateful of that. And the thing is that I'll have to say it's people that I know that they gave up. I actually, my property that I have now, I had a friend that pretty much we were supposed to go 50-50. He wasn't able to stand the course. After about 90 days of actually of this property deal, he just gave up. He couldn't stay the course. He didn't have the vision that I had. He didn't have the understanding that I had, the foresight, the willingness, and basically the internal fortitude to actually just continue on paying for the property, fixing the property up, doing what it takes to maintain the property. He wasn't able to do it because he didn't see the vision. He didn't see the goal. He didn't see the long term value in it, and whatever else was going on in his life, which was a lot. He couldn't stay the course. So you know that just goes with life. I mean, a lot of times people, they have chaos to deal with. Most people are in the short game, and they have to deal with current expenses, past due expenses, you know, debts that basically come from past due expenses, turning into debt. That's pretty much how that works usually, right? So they have to deal with that, health issues, family issues, uh, life issues. It's a lot to deal with. I mean, it is definitely a lot to deal with. And from dealing with that, it's very difficult to say, okay, uh, I want to basically purchase a home and try to fix it up and maybe try to resell it. And I need to get on step 5 to get there. And, I just gotta keep, trying to get there by means of whatever are going to do, whether it be flipping cars, whether it be, buying clothes and reselling it on eBay, or buying products and reselling it on Amazon, or going to the flea market on the weekend, starting garage sales, whatever means can to try to basically take $10 to turn it into 20 or better, right? To get higher up uh the millionaire savings plan, right? That is basically hard to do with all of those life problems, surrounding you. And like I say, I mean, this is a tool. This is a tool that I use. It's not easy, because it's kind of like you're going into, people always say mind over matter, right? You know, it sounds really cliche and sounds easy, right? But it technically is. You're basically saying that you're going to continue this mindset from one day out, 1 week out, and even years out, and you're going to try to accomplish that reality. And no matter how hard it is, you're going to still try to go back and find a way to accomplish that reality. um that is one of, like I say, the essentials of trying to get higher up these steps of the millionaire savings plan. That's what I use. I'm gonna, pretty much make it short and sweet for you. I care about what's going on. I definitely monitor it. I definitely manage what's going on, but my goals are still my goals. If it's breath in my body and I'm able to function, you know, all of my limbs and, and body parts, I am still going to try to achieve my goals. And basically that is what you would need to do to get higher up these steps, complete them, and get, pretty much where you want to be in life.